Welcome back to the channel. This is the Action Figure Grader, and it's that time of the week again for a what to buy on eBay video, post-Hakes edition. This is going to air 2 days after the Hakes auction ends, and I imagine that if you're anything like me, I'm planning to spend a lot of money in this Hakes auction, okay? I don't know if I will or not because I'm filming this on Tuesday. Hakes ends on Wednesday. I imagine that there's going to be a lot of you watching this video that may be having some empty wallets. So I tried to pick out some items that almost all of them are fairly affordable, okay? Fairly affordable. We're obviously talking about some exceptions as well, like the vinyl cape Jawa I'm going to show you that I cannot believe has not been picked up yet. But in general, I've tried to keep the price down just a little bit in terms of the items I picked out. And as always, in the video description, there are eBay affiliate links. And I'm going to have more on that in a little while because I got a big thank you to somebody out there who I don't know who it is. But I appreciate when you guys use those affiliate links to make early bids on auctions and then try to come back and win it later. eBay credits the channel. It's no extra cost to you, and I end up getting a small payout. And somebody used that on a big item here this past weekend, 2 of them actually. And I just want to say thanks to those folks. One of them, I know who it is. He's going to remain nameless at his request. The other one, I don't know who it is. And I just want to say thanks to those folks who have been using these affiliate links because it really does help out the channel. So thanks very much. Video description has all of the affiliate links for the items I'm covering today. All right, we got some cool ones. This is something I don't talk about, Power of the Force 2. This is the very tough to find retooled Shadows Darth Vader. And you know it's the retooled Shadows because at the very bottom of the cape, it kind of flares out underneath the lightsaber. And so this is the correct variation of the retooled Shadows Vader Collection 3 green card, which is what mine was when I had it. And it looks to be in pretty mint condition. And it's at auction with a $100 starting bid price. It ends Sunday evening. And the last sale that I saw was $160. There was a beater that sold for $100, but it had a lot of damage to the card back. I'm sure we'll be covering it in my Power of the Force 2 market update, which I think will come out on the 24th of March. So it's fresh on the mind. I saw this one. It's near mint plus condition, and the starting bid price is very low relative to what near mint plus examples usually go for. So that one's at $100. Starting bid ends 8:30 p.m. Central Time Sunday. And this seller is a prototype specialist, okay? They've got prototypes from all kinds of different toy lines, so you can check out their other inventory. But I wanted to highlight some of their really cool Gentle Giant prototypes, as well as one retro collection prototype that I think is absolutely a good buy. I think all of these are really good buys. This is Luke Skywalker Yavin Ceremony. I think all they really do is take a Han Solo body and slap a Luke Farm Boy head on it. But it's a Gentle Giant prototype test shot, unpainted. It's listed for $205, and I received an offer for $185 from the seller. And I see a lot of these examples sell for quite a bit more than this. There was a Yoda example that sold for like 800 something. In general, these are very sought after, especially unpainted prototypes from the Gentle Giant line. And I think it would be really cool if one of you crazy people like Star Wars Daddy or somebody like that would buy one of these and get it graded with CAS. That would be a gigantic case for these Gentle Giant figures. But these are really cool prototypes and 100% guaranteed to be authentic. And I received an offer for $185 on that one. He also has a Luke Skywalker X-Wing Gentle Giant, unpainted with different colors. It's got a white helmet and gray body and a light gray legs. That one's listed for $299. I received an offer for $250. And I think all of these have make an offer options on it, so at least you know that he'll take $250 for it. So that's a really nice Gentle Giant unpainted first shot prototype. This was the one I really would like to get. I would love to buy this myself and get it graded. This is a paint sample test shot Gentle Giant prototype for Blue Snaggletooth. And you can see the engineering marks on the bottom of the feet. Again, this seller specializes in first shot prototypes for across all kinds of different toy lines. And it's guaranteed to be authentic. So this is not like he just bought a Gentle Giant and then scribbled on it. These are actual first shot prototypes. And you can kind of tell if you look at the face, it doesn't really match exactly the final retail figure. So this is kind of like a paint sample test shot prototype for Blue Snags, and the starting bid on this one's only $100. This one ends Sunday evening. So the buy it now price is $250. I had it in my cart for a little while at $250, and I was like, no, I don't want it. And then he finally took it off and put it at auction. So the starting bid is $100. I would buy that in a heartbeat and get it graded. I think it would be awesome. So very cool item there. He also has this one. This is a retro collection test shot prototype for Luke Bespin. And how do I know that this is not just the standard figure? It has 0 copyrights on the backs of the legs. And the actual retro collection version of Luke Bespin, the retail release, has date stamps on the back. So this is actually a test shot prototype. I can guarantee you that. And it's guaranteed by the seller as well. It's guaranteed to be authentic. So this would be a really cool item to get loose graded with CAS and just get it like graded, maybe add the accessories from the retro collection, you know, buy a $15 retro collection Luke Bespin, add the accessories for presentation purposes, but this will absolutely be graded as a test shot prototype. Very cool item. No date stamps on the backs of the legs, so it's absolutely a first shot prototype. Next up, we've got some vintage collection that I wanted to cover. This is from a trusted seller, Disruptor. Always has nice high-grade items. He's got an uncirculated 9.0 Target exclusive Droids C-3PO. Given that it's uncirculated, it's tough to get those for the Target exclusives because you have to somehow get a shipper box full of Target exclusives, send it to AFA for them to open themselves. So this one's at auction. This one ends Tuesday morning at 6:27 Central Time. So get your bids in early. It's only at $225 right now. Uncirculated 9.0 Droids C-3PO Target exclusive. This seller has some nice high-grade CAS graded TVC that he's selling off for cheap, and he has make an offer options as well on these. And a couple of my Patreons have already bought a few of these, but this is a CAS 85 Plus Death Watch Mandalorian. I received an offer for $45 for it. $45 was the offer received. And all of these have make an offer, so you can just make the offer at $45. I mean, that's less than it costs to grade. It costs you $60 or $70 now, I think, to grade at CAS a mint on card modern item now. And he's offering it for $45 plus $13 shipping. That's what the offer I got anyway. He also does have a CAS 90 Plus Death Watch Mandalorian. I received an offer for $65 on that one. He also does have a uncirculated 90 grade Anakin Skywalker Padawan re-release TVC. That one's listed at $80, but there's as I said, there's making offers for all of these, so you can throw lowball offers out there, and he's probably going to take them. I think he's just getting them out of his hands. I don't know why he's selling them for less than the cost to grade right now, but these are all available, and he's taking lowball offers, I can tell you that. Next up, there is a CAS 90 grade Dark Times Darth Vader, one of the best card backs. I love this one. I received this as a gift from Patreon supporter and good buddy of mine, Gary W. This one is listed for $100, and again, make an offer option. He'll probably take $65 for it, if not less. Next up, I've got some comics, only a few comics, but this is from One Stop Comic Shop. Very trusted seller, always has awesome, high-grade, autographed, CGC Signature Series books. He's got the new Star Wars 41 Negative Space Asajj Ventress signed by John Tyler Christopher. Also, check out this seller's other inventory. He's got some other high-grade, non-Star Wars autographed books at auction right now. Always does, every week. Highly trusted seller. Can't speak enough about him. He's not paying me to say that. I'm just a happy customer, and he's a friend of mine. And he's a very trusted to deliver what is actually shown on the screen. So I wanted to show this one, though, because this book is so hot. I love this book, and I'm tempted. Now, Daniel, who owns One Stop Comic Shop, if you get this one signed by Nikia Futterman, the actress who played, or the voice actress for Asajj Ventress, give me a heads up, all right? Or if you get this with the Darth Maul variant, the Darth Maul variant cover signed by Ray Parks, I would love to have both of those signed, both of these books in a Signature Series 9.8. Give me a heads up. I'll buy them from you direct. But anyway, this one's at auction. It's at $77, and it ends tonight. As of the making of this video, it's going to release on Friday. It ends at 8:34 Eastern Time. But check out his other inventory, because Daniel's got a bunch of other really nice Signature Series 9.8s available at auction. Next up, Hyperspace Stories number 10. This is the first appearance of Bad Batch, of the Bad Batch team in comic books. And this one's at auction. It's only at $16.50 right now. It ends Sunday evening. That's a really great first appearance book, though, and I keep meaning to pick it up. I just haven't done it yet, but at some point I'm going to grab it. Great looking cover, and it's a CGC 9.8. Here's one I really want. This is a newsstand edition of Star Wars number 35, the first face-to-face meeting between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in comics. It's a very, very low census 9.8 count. The direct edition in a 9.8, the last time I checked, there was like 40 of them total in a 9.8 for the direct edition. So I can guarantee you there's less than half of that for the newsstands. And I don't have a newsstand for this one, and I'm very tempted to buy it myself, but it's listed at $448. And I really want it, but I'm trying to save my money for Hakes because the Hakes ends tomorrow night. And if I don't get what I want, then maybe I'll buy it then. And this may not be available on Friday, but if it is, that's a really great book, great cover. I've got 2 of these in a direct already in a 9.8, but this is the harder to find newsstand edition. Awesome book. Next up, a buddy of mine has this for sale. This is the A-Wing fighter, and the A-Wing itself is in fantastic condition. It includes all the paperwork, including the very hard-to-find planetary map, as you can see there. Used sticker sheet, both inserts. The box is in pretty decent shape, as well as the instruction sheet. Great. It's a great-looking item, and the A-Wing itself has no yellowing. It's beautiful. It's listed for $1,000. He is doing make an offer options as well. So beautiful example. He's only selling it because he picked up a sealed example that Jeff Collectible Empire had. I think that's the one he bought. But this one is in pretty stunning condition. And so he upgraded it already, and he decided to go ahead and sell off his used contents, but 100% complete example. But that's listed for $1,000, and it's got 9 watchers on it, and there's a make an offer option. Next up, I've got some loose graded items. I've got a CAS 85 Palatoy Luke Farm Boy. This is the light brown haired Palatoy Luke in a Palatoy baggie, CAS 85. It's listed for $800, and it's in Japan, but it is a seller in Japan that's 100% trusted. I've seen them regularly on eBay and have closed listings. They've got 100% positive feedback, so I think it'll get there just fine, given how small it is. But, man, I wish that was in the States. I'd be very tempted on that one. But that's a harder to find Palatoy baggie with one of those tri-logo Lukes with the light brown hair. Beautiful item. It's listed for $800. Next up, we've got Treasures from the Attic is back with some buy it now options. This is the harder to find apple-headed Yoda. I want to buy this so bad right now. It's got 14 people watching it right now, and it's listed for 295 pounds, which is $375 US dollars, only $25 shipping to the States. So that's a beautiful example. Very hard to find this apple-headed Yoda, and it's got subgrades of 90, 85, 85, maybe slightly overgraded because there is some wear on the hands, but who cares? There was another apple-headed Yoda that sold at auction for $150 to $200 more than what this one sold for. So this is a really nice example, and I think very fairly priced. Probably won't be around by Friday, but if it is and you collect Yoda variants, this is a good one to get. Apple-headed Yoda there. Next up, same seller also has a blank raised bar Luke X-Wing, graded UKG 80%. It's only 100 pounds, which is 126 US dollars. I believe this is a Meccano example. There's a raised bar China Luke X-Wing, but this is the blank raised bar. So you can see on the back of the leg there, the little bar that's raised on the back of the calf is blank. Those are usually Meccano, French Meccano figures. And I think 126 US dollars is very fair for that, $25 shipping. You're talking about 150 bucks for a very hard to find variant in high grade for Luke X-Wing. There's 6 watchers on that one. Next up at auction here in the US is a UKG 85% SWA baggie for Darth Vader. I'm tempted on this one as well. It's an old label, but it is a very, very high grade early SWA baggie for Darth Vader. It's only at $81 right now. It'll probably sell for about $300 to $400 is my guess. That one ends Sunday at 9:01 Eastern Time. Next up, we've got some high grade AFA examples. We got a U80 Taiwan Princess Leia with brown hair and belt, archival case, uncirculated 80 grade. That one's at $53. That one ends Saturday evening. The same seller also has an AFA 80 blue snaggletooth with the toe dent. Older case style, but that one's at $380. That one also ends Saturday evening. So very high grade. You can see the discoloration on the torso, hence the 80 grade, but that's a very nice example. The boots and the belt are perfect. The hands are perfect. It's just got some torso discoloration, so it got the 80 grade, but maybe you can get a good deal on that one. And here is also an AFA 85 Hoth Rebel Soldier, brand new case style. That's just a standard Hong Kong. It's only at $36 right now. But if you're looking for that particular variant, there you go. Very high grade, near mint plus. And that one ends Saturday evening. And here's one you don't see loose graded very often by itself, and that's Size Snoodles. This one has the silver microphone variant. It's an AFA 85, and that one is at $89. That also ends Saturday evening at 10:24 Eastern Time. That seller does have some other items available, but I wanted to show you some of the highlights. Beautiful Size Snoodles. You don't usually see that one loose graded. I don't know about you, but I just never see that one loose graded. Finally, I can't believe this one hasn't sold yet. I have purchased from this seller, and I've purchased very expensive items from this seller. 100% trusted. He has not asked me to endorse this listing by any means. I'm just doing it because I'm a satisfied customer. Archival case, AFA 85, brand new case style, vinyl Cape Jawa. It's listed for less than what I sold my old case style about 6 months ago, which was an AFA 85 old case style Hong Kong vinyl Cape Jawa. I sold mine for $33.50. This one is listed at $3,300. Make an offer option. Make an offer option. And here's where, as I alluded to at the beginning of the video, somebody bought a UKG 90% vinyl Cape Jawa last weekend using my links. I did get credit for it. I wanted you to know that. And I don't know who it was, but I wanted to say thank you. And someone else also bought an AFA 80 special action figure set, villain set. And I do know who that is. They've asked to remain anonymous. They used my link, and I wanted to say thank you publicly for doing that. Both of those purchases were big ones, and it really did help out the channel. So I wanted to say thank you for using those affiliate links in the video description below. It really helped out the channel. Anyway, that's all I really had. I can't believe this is still available. I'm really considering buying it myself if I lose everything at Hakes, which does happen very often. But it's a make an offer, AFA 85, listed for less than what I sold mine for in an old case style 6 months ago. So I'm shocked that this thing has not sold yet. Anyway, that's all I really had for this video. Make sure to use those eBay affiliate links in the video description, and I'll be back soon.